Hi, I'm Bob Ryan. This is Globe 10.0. With me today, Charlie Pierce. Let's talk a little football. Let's talk a little quarterback. Let's talk a little Tom Brady. Let's talk a little NFL economics all in one.
Okay, fun.
All right, Tom Brady is unsigned for, he's beyond his expiring contract. He needs an expiring this year. You all know that. Something happened over the weekend, Charlie, that does this or does it not tie into the Tom Brady situation, namely the Sam Bradford contract. He gets 6 years, $78 million, 50 guaranteed for a guy who has been injured for the last 2 years. Just go ahead.
The question that leaped immediately to mind when I saw the news was, what was Sam Bradford asking for? If this was the compromise position, what did he want?
We heard all along it was going to be 40 to 45, which had to give me gasping, and he gets 50.
I mean, it figures into the Tom Brady situation only to the extent that it figures into Tom Brady. And he wouldn't be human if he didn't look at this and say, this is a guy who couldn't get on the field for 2 years. And he's getting $50 million guaranteed, and I am now in the middle of a not publicly unpleasant, but not altogether comfortable negotiation with a football team that I made. Nothing down here exists without me. He wouldn't be human if he didn't draw that connection. And I know he's a good guy, and there's absolutely no way he was going to hold out. And it's not in him to do it publicly, but please.
As we like to say often, let me get this straight here, okay? This is the inference about contracts for both himself and for Peyton Manning is that it's affected by the looming CBA and the uncertainty of same and how much money the owners are going to have, blah, 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 blah. And yet that is still the case, and yet they can cough up the Rams, who don't even have an owner, $50 million guaranteed, and how can
first of all,
how can that
the CBA is a dodge. The owners know what they want the new CBA to look like. They may not get everything they want, but they know what it looks like, and the players know what they want. So both sides sort of know what they hope the next CBA will look like. Certainly, they know it well enough to establish a criteria by which people like Peyton Manning and Tom Brady can get paid. I mean, this isn't your third string wide receiver. These are your two.
Yes.
These are two iconic figures in the league, let alone for how important they are for the franchises.
In an attendant matter, the fact that here's the situation: the NBA got out from all this in their last CBA. They did away. There are no gigantic upfront packs for rookies. Period. They got a slot system that you take it, that's put in your slot, and then their carrot is that you get out of the agency after 3 years, and there you go. But here they got away with that, and Sean Bradley was a tipping point. $44 million for him on spec. $50 million guys. This is insanity.
No,
I think even if you love this game, you have to.
And Brady had a signifying quote the other day. He says, "Rookie wage scales are fine. I don't care as long as the money goes to the players somehow." That'll give you an indication of where he's at in terms of being a player rep. You know, basically, you want to give the money to us and not the rookies, fine. Just make sure we get it. And I think that was signifying for him.
All right, so to quote our friend Bert Breer, who's all over this story, Brady's looking at this as business is done. And it's being done to enrich Sam Bradford, then it should be done to enrich Tom Brady.